Hey y'all, it's me James Eon. In today's video, it's not going to be a good video because we got some real bad news. We got some real bad news today that one of the most longest living animals in today's world has become extinct, and that animal is the Great Northern White Rhinoceros. The last one just died about, from what I've heard, about a couple weeks ago. It died. And now news is just getting out, and I heard that news today on Facebook, and, I saw it on a Facebook post my friend made, and, he shared it from a source that was very, credible. And I looked it up, and it's the truth. The Great Northern White Rhinoceros has become extinct, and it's a it, honestly, it's just a goddamn shame. And you know who I feel really bad for? You know who I really freaking, know who I really freaking feel bad for? The next generation of kids. They won't be able to see this again, ever. And people are gonna say, well, they're working on stem cell research to create another, rhinoceros and other extinct animals. Well, that's great and dandy. That's great, but when? And if ever? Those are the questions. Those are the questions. Seriously, those are the questions. And honestly, I don't know. And that's not a good answer, and that's probably the worst answer to give you. But that's what they're going to give you, is I don't know, because it's still in the testing phase, so it's not good. It's not good. And just to hear this today, it breaks my heart. We, the world, are not doing good at all in anything. When it comes to conservation, we are. I'm gonna be in trouble. I'm gonna be in trouble for saying this, but it needs to be said because no one's saying it. We suck at conservation around the world. Every last one of us suck. And if you think you're doing good, no, you suck. And that's the truth. Because this would never have happened. This would never have happened if we were better conservationists. If we were better stewards of the earth. If we were better people. Not about going after money, but going after the love of nature, the love of life. That's what basically it's about. We were put on this earth to protect it and preserve it, not destroy and take what we want. But most people just don't give a flying you know what. They just don't care. And to me, that's heinous. That's heinous. And people, yet again, there are going to be some people that disagree with me saying, well, you're not any better. Well, you know what? No, I'm not any better. But I don't go out there and shoot animals to get money and then sell their parts for money and become a freaking millionaire or billionaire or what have you. I don't do that shit. And neither should you. And if you do, just turn yourself into jail. Just turn yourself in. If you do that, turn yourself in. Because you know what? You're doing the world a favor. Because if you do that, you are an evil, evil SOB. Plain and simple. Not only are you a real animal abuser, an extreme animal abuser, but you are an evil SOB. And honestly, to me, that's basically who these people are. They're just monsters. They don't care. They just don't care. Excuse me. At the end of the day, if they did care, the Great Northern White Rhinoceros would still be here. If they even cared at least one bit. But they don't. Now do they? What happened to the last animal that went extinct? Oh yeah. I did that video here on my channel, and guess what happened? Nothing got done about it. It's because it's still extinct, and people still don't understand that. They think, oh well, It's not a problem anymore. No. It's a damn embarrassment and shame that that had to happen and that this had to happen. It's a goddamn shame. It's, even, I'm going to say this. People are getting mad at me for saying this as well. Go right ahead. But God would be ashamed of us because we let one of creatures. No, we one of nature. We let one of. Sorry, I'm just mad right now. We let one of nature's creatures, longest living creatures here on this earth, today, go extinct, just because. Well, we feel like they don't need to be here. Feel like they don't need to be here. These rhinoceros have been living through decades and decades, through hundreds and hundreds of years, and yet you don't believe they should be here anymore because, oh well, they're just not useful. Useful for what? And that's why these people go out there and hunt them, because they think, oh well, these are just useless animals. We're just going to use their parts to get money, and then throw the rest away, and then yeah. Because no one cares about them, because they know they're useless. Well, no, they're not. They're a representation of the world that we live in. It represents the beauty. It represents the diversity in nature. It represents everything good in our world. They're not useless. And the people that are saying that, well, then they need to be locked up for saying that, because that's pretty BS. No, excuse me. That's extremely, extremely BS. And you deserve to be locked up. Because that's bullshit. I'm sorry, but that is. These people, I tell you, I'm not trying to be making it about them because they don't deserve this, but guess what? I want to put them on the spotlight and tell them, you want to keep doing this? You'll get your karma. Every last one of y'all. You'll get your karma. You'll get it. You'll get it. But until then, all you can do is wait. Until that karma gets you. Because you know what? That's all you're going to get. That's all you deserve is karma. Because you took something away from us that will never, ever be replaced. Ever. And I get stem cell research. I get that. But you know what? It's still two questions. If and when. If it works, and when it will happen. I don't know. Mostly, no one knows. They would say, I don't know, or they would say, I don't know, or we'll have to see. We'll have to wait and see, basically. And that's it. Either that or that. And that's pretty much all you're going to get for answers. And unfortunately, this is probably going to keep happening because people just don't care, and they will never give a flying you-know-what ever, because they simply don't give. They just don't care anymore about the world today. And they don't care about us anymore. And that's the lesson today. Start caring more about people rather than immaterial objects. Because material objects matter more in this world than the immaterial. These things themselves are completely what's the word for it? You don't know. I'll just say this. They're just completely BS. Completely BS. That's what I'm going to say. Material objects mean material objects mean more because they show material objects matter more because they show that there's something to care for, to rely on. Material objects are important to us because they show us what it's like. They show us what it's like to actually be caring, to be loving, to be supportive, to show something or someone that we are by their side and they'll stand there and will stand by their side no matter what. Being material, just like being real, means a hell of a lot more than just being rich, famous, popular. Oh, I'm a famous YouTuber. Like I give a you know what? No. I'm a human being. Okay, cool. Let's talk. See? That's the difference. Being material is better than being immaterial. Being all about you, that's what it means to me. About being material. Maybe if many of these people were more material than immaterial, maybe they'll stop their stupid crap and maybe one day realize what they're doing wrong. Until then, they will never understand. Because they believe immaterial is better than material itself. Until they finally realize it. And then it's too late. Like today. Or should I say, when 2 weeks ago, when the white rhinoceros, the last one of our generation, had passed away from this world. I leave you with this. If you actually give a damn, start caring about material than immaterial. Plain and simple. That's all I'm going to say. And with that being said, see you guys in the next video. God bless, and I love you guys. Alright? Alright, peace out.